Alright, so we got a good amount of positive feedback. People inbox me, so we're gonna go on with it. How to get your name noticed on YouTube. Inbox me that you want a shout out, pay me $1 RuneScape GP, and there you go. Duh. Now, but for real, if it like this is cheap, I'm not saying do this, but if you are rich in RuneScape, obviously you can buy shout outs, you can do things that people love to see, such as bank videos. So if you are rich, make a bank video. I mean, I understand you might be scared of getting hacked, but you don't have to show your name, you don't have to show your name, and then once you get a bunch of subscribers, delete the video and then start making videos, and if they like you, they'll stay subscribed, something like that. And obviously if you're rich, you can get shout outs from people and stuff like that. So, whatever. You can do giveaways, drop all that shit, but I didn't do that, and I'm not going to tell you guys to do that because there's different ways, obviously. So number one thing that's kind of unfair to some people is going to be, you have to kind of have a commentating voice. You have to have a voice that people will like to listen to in a way, right? So it can't be like, hey guys, so today I runecrafted. Like, who the fuck wants to hear that? Okay, that's not gonna be, you're not going anywhere, I'm sorry. Like, you might be born that way, but that's not gonna help anybody. You might want to use a voice changer, or maybe have a friend commentate for you or something. So that's number one. Now this might affect some people, but if you are a dicer or a big staker on RuneScape and people know you sell or buy money, that's going to really affect how many subscribers you gain and how many people support and like you, right? Right, so I understand a lot of dicers get hate. I mean, I'm not going to defend that. I'm also not going to hate them because of that. It's just the way it kind of is, right? People are just, they're dicers, they're making money, they're making bank in real life. They're not going to get too many people to like them, right? That's why, pretty much like the number one dicing clan in this, or whatever kind of clan you want to call it. We're not going to say their name, so I don't want to give them a shout out, but they only have like 13K subscribers. They should have more. They advertise like crazy. People advertise their channel like crazy because they got paid for it. And they're only at 13K, and all their videos get a lot of dislikes. They get very small views. Why? Because it's a dice clan. Nobody likes dicers, and that's just kind of the way it is. Now, there are some people that do have a dice clan. They're in a dice clan that still get a good amount of views. Example, Stokenut. Finally unblocks admitted that he's a dicer. He doesn't have too bad ratings either. He's got great ratings, stuff like that. Good amount of subscribers. Like, some people will be able to be a dicer and not be hated on, but most of the time, I mean, I personally just joke around with dicers like Abdul. Like, I'm like, hey Abdul, do you have any money left that you haven't sold yet? I need to borrow a full bandos or some shit, right? We'll do things like that, but back to the point, how to get subscribed. Now, a lot of people say you gotta be different. In my opinion, you don't. You don't have to be different, you just have to be entertaining. I don't care if I watch something that's kind of based on the same thing, right? Like, we watch what action movies. Everyone loves action movies. I do. I mean, just because I'm watching an action movie doesn't mean I'm going to dislike the next one or not like it because I already watched an action movie. If it's entertaining, you're going to want to watch it. It doesn't matter who's in it, what it's kind of based on. If it's action, it's action. It's just the way it is. So just be a good entertainer. You don't have to be different. I mean, my videos are no different than anyone else, really. I just literally talk about anything, and I have RuneScape in the background, which is most of the time live, like it is right now. Like, watch. I'm going to move one to the north. There we go. One north. There we go. Ah. Ooh, blood skulls. So yeah, that's one thing that a lot of people, a lot of people are like, hey, be different, do something new. I'm at 20K subs, and I've done nothing new, just to put that out there. Besides, I guess I might have been one of the first people to make like a longer Slayer video, kind of like a Slay Day kind of video, but it was long. I might be one of the first people, hopefully, maybe. And I think I was possibly one of the first people to do speed skilling, although speed skilling was out there ever since for like a long time. But I just made a video out of it instead of just speeding up a clip and be like, hey, watch this and this. I found it to be fun, did a bunch of different skills in a video, put it together, and it went pretty nicely. I mean, in reality, you can take anything, as long as you make it entertaining, people will like it. I mean, I've seen so many comments on like, I fucking hate runecrafting, I hate RuneSpan, but for some reason I still like to watch your video. It's like, and I'm lagging right now because I was rendering a video, so yeah. Plus this world's fucking really laggy right now. And I made it entertaining for them, right? They actually like watching me. Like right now, I bet half of you are runecrafting at RuneSpan right now, and you're watching me to runecraft at RuneSpan. How cool? Like, is that really entertaining? No, you're just kind of watching because you want something to listen to, and it's a little bit entertaining. That's all it is. Next tip I would say is don't be a scammer, don't be an asshole, just be nice to people, basically kiss ass, Like, have you ever had to write an apology letter? I've had to do that for like school, not because like I got in trouble, but because like it was for English class. And it sucks writing apology letters. Like you literally kiss asshole, and you like lick it clean basically. You are toilet paper once you have to do an apology letter. So just be nice to people, you know. I mean, Somi is nice to everybody, right? He doesn't want to show that he probably does hate people. He probably doesn't like them, but he doesn't show it, meaning he's not an asshole, which is what some people sometimes have, you know. I mean, voice your opinion, but don't like completely hate a person and like, you know, for a very unvalid reason, I guess you can say. Next thing, you do not need to be rich in RuneScape to be able to have a good amount of subscribers. Some people think that, hey, if I have Pernix and Divine in my video, I'll get way more views. That's not how it goes. I mean, if the thumbnail is that, then yeah, because, yeah, that's another tip as well. Thumbnails and video titles will get you a lot more views. If I make a video called, like, titties, which I've done before, it gets a bunch of views. If I make a video called, like, I don't know, fucking room crafting guide from 1 to 9, well, no, if I put 1 to 99, it'll get more views, but if I put, like, room crafting guide, it'll get, like, a small amount of views. If the thumbnail is not interesting, it'll get a small amount of views. RuneShark, for example, they work on their thumbnails a lot. Like, they work on their thumbnails more than they work on the video, for God's sake, and that's why they get a lot of views, because people are like, hey, it's an attractive thumbnail, not sexually attractive, just attractive. And I'll click on it because it seems interesting, and if it's not interesting, if you end up not liking it, you've already gave them a view no matter what, right? No matter what, you've already gave them a view, so it works. You see what I mean? Man, I gotta slow down. I'm getting a dry mouth. I gotta get some water. I've been sucking dick all day. The next thing for sure is going to be don't try to be in any way racist or stuff like that. Actually, a huge tip is don't talk about religion, because that will give you a lot of hate. Yep, I know that shit from experience. Fucking religious motherfuckers. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, people don't like it when, like, you make fun of something that they might do. I remember a long time ago, I made, I didn't get any hate on this, but I remember reading this one comment. I said, this one guy at the gym that I worked out at was, he was, wearing a headband, and I, like, kind of made fun of it. I was like, who the fuck wears headbands when they're working out? And someone commented in the comments, like, I wear a headband, ... And I'm not sure if that was a troll or not, but I'm still sticking to my word. I'm sorry, but that's really freaking weird. I've never seen a person wear a headband while they're working out, except for those little kids that are like tryhards that have worked out for like a week and they're like, oh, going hardcore here, going hardcore. And I also noticed because when I was a young kid and I played like basketball, I would wear headbands and wristbands and try to look cool, put my shorts down low and shit, try to be a G. That shit didn't work. Fuck that. So I understand if you do it. You might be young, you might just be a little bit lost, but it's okay. Just watch Jerome Boss's videos. He'll direct you in the right way of life. Yeah. Right path of life. There you go. Next thing, don't be cocky. If you're rich in real life, if you have a hot girlfriend, if you've got whatever the fuck it is you have to be cocky about, don't be cocky about it. People don't like cockiness, stuff like that. But do tell the truth. Like if I was to say, hey, I am so strong, I bench 300 pounds or some shit, right? Some people will be like, hey, that's cocky. But if it's true, it's not. That's one thing I've always kind of thought. It's like, if I say a true statement, there's nothing being cocky about it, right? Like, it's telling you the truth. But people don't like that, so don't do it. It's just one of those rules that you just have to kind of shut your mouth about and just stick to it because, you know, it's just the way it kind of is. Now, one of the final rules is just have fun. I mean, you don't, like, okay, yes, I do have partnership and I get paid for videos and stuff like that. But if you're not having fun doing it, just don't, you know, do it. I mean, I've done a bunch of videos where I didn't have fun commentating the video. It wasn't fun to me. And since most people like my commentary, you know, I had to make up for it. I had to make it an interesting commentary. I can't make it a boring video and commentary, or that video is just shit. So I noticed I had a shitty commentary. I was in a bad mood, and I just had a shitty video, so I deleted it and I tried the next day. Had a great outcome. It was good, right? So if you are a commentator like I kind of am, make sure you're in a good mood. I guess I can say if you're in a bad mood, you're not gonna make a good video. Such as Chris Archie, when he was in a shitty mood, he was PKing, he was making fun of people. His video got a bunch of likes, a bunch of negative comments, and it's not really his fault. I feel exactly the same way when I'm in a bad mood. I don't feel like saying, I love myself, I love everybody I see, it's so great, I love life, and I'm like sitting here pissed off at people, you know, it's just not fun. Next thing I would say is don't become jealous. That is one of the biggest, most important things. If you see someone get a bunch of subscribers out of nowhere and you're trying to compete with them for subscribers, don't become jealous. Just, you know, shake their hand, like, hey, good job, man. Maybe that person that got a bunch of subscribers now will give you a free shout out, like they'll mention your name. Like I kind of mentioned My name is Boti or whatever you want to call him. Almost famous guy, right? He has great videos anyway, so I didn't really mind giving him that kind of a little shout out. You know, obviously for no money or anything, but you know, like just don't hate on people because they have more views or more videos or more stuff going on, I guess. I mean, you can still be jealous of it. Like, I'm jealous of how much X amount of people make amount of cash off YouTube. I'm very jealous, but I don't really, you know, discuss it all. Okay, I do discuss it. I gotta stop doing that. But you know what I mean. The basic point is don't keep bringing it up every single time and being like, hey, this and all that crap. And where's the blood pool? The blood pool here. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it. Nice. Let's go over there. Now, the next sort of tip. Why is this guy training me? What do you want, motherfucker? Watch you give me like 2K. 1337 GP. I've had someone do that. What? No! You get the fuck out of here. Okay. Blood pool. Okay. That's another thing. People don't like when people get donations, so don't take donations. Ahem. That's actually another topic. I remember, yes, I used to hate Suomi because he got all his money, and I realized that it was actually just jealousy. So if you do see someone get money, fuck bitches get money, don't be mad or jealous of it because it's gonna happen. I mean, it's YouTube. It's people enjoy your shit. You pay it's like you go to watch a movie. You just spent $10 on your ticket. Like I mean. But you got some entertainment out of it, right? Just like you guys get entertainment out of video makers, well, you give them some cash if you would like to. But that's a totally different topic. What else is there to say about this? How to get big on YouTube. Now, if you do want to do something, like I said from the start of the video, if you bring up like a new different style, that will boost your subscribers right away. Like I'm Blocks made like unorthodox training or whatever. And that was one of like the first videos of RuneScape of doing that, and everyone enjoyed it. And I think Chris Archie favorited his video or some shit. And he got like a bunch of subscribers from it. I think he got like 4,000 subscribers. So he got kind of like a lucky kind of way where he gained a bunch of subscribers, right? Normally it takes a few years to get 4,000 subscribers unless you buy a shout out or some shit. So if you do come up with something new, you'll probably have a good amount of subscribers from the start. But you know, it kind of depends. And yes, don't get discouraged. If you see very little subscribers that you're gaining, it's normal. It took me years before I even hit 2K subscribers, okay? It took me years. Obviously, I didn't do no shoutouts or anything, though, because there was no free trade anyways back in the day. But plus, I wouldn't even do it because I wasn't rich anyway. Now, the next thing that's big that people are still getting really pissed about is ask for likes on your video. Now, I understand it's kind of a dick move to ask for. If they don't like the video, they shouldn't have to like it. I understand. But like I said before, liking is just to help people out on YouTube. So the more likes somebody has, the more views the video is going to end up getting. And if people do like it, because they see it somewhere on the YouTube thing, like if you're on YouTube, you'll see it on the sidebar thingy, like suggested videos or some shit. If a video has a good ratings, it'll be up there on the suggested videos. And that's where you get some views and some more subscribers. And, you know, let's just say if I see a video on there, I click on it, it's got a good amount of it's good content. I like the video. My subscribers go over there and check it out. It gets more views. It gets more subscribers. It builds up, right? So asking for likes, I still think there's nothing wrong with it. But some people just think it's a fag thing to do. Personally, fuck you. I think it's fucking good. It helps out the channel way more than you would ever think of. Put it this way: before I asked for likes, I was getting like 20 subs a day. After asking for likes, I averaged like 200 a day. So you be the judge. You choose if you want 20 or 200 a day. You choose. Anyways, I'm going to wrap up the video here because it's kind of late. If you guys did enjoy this, please like the video.